And we're back on a little update on the old Massey tractor. As you can see right now, I just popped the distributor cap off. I'm going to have a look at them points. If you guys remember, when you seen this tractor last, we had problems where this pipe was shooting out fire up here. If you guys remember, in my last video about 3 months ago, that pipe had problems where it was shooting out fire when it got to the end of its first rotation. So that was a bit of a problem. So today I just popped the distributor cap off. I'm going to take a look at them points and see what is going on with this system today and see why it's just not functioning like it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my rotor cap off. You guys get to come on for the ride today. So I felt electricity on that coil, so we got good resistance there. Okay, there's our points. Yeah, there's a hole there in the center. You can see that right there. See that? That's not normal. You see that? And you can see I've already set these points, you can tell. So I don't know how well they look, but I haven't even rolled this tractor over for a couple months. So as it gets to the end of its first rotation, that cap right there, it's got a hole right there in the center. Now when you get solid points, you don't have that. You don't have that hole in the center of them points. You got basically just you got your basics here. So again, I'm gonna get a flashlight on to see what you guys think about them points, but I could see right about there. I do not see anything wrong with these. I might have to get another set of points. But you can see these are not solid points because this has got a hole in the center. You can see right there. And when you get points like this, sometimes you gotta watch out because these could have come out of a truck of some sort at one point. So yeah, that could have been what happened here, but. But I think that is, I think we do need to change these points. You can see it didn't have this contact wire either on the front. I see that's getting ready to short. This makes contact with your coil right here, this coil wire, and it feeds down to here. I might just have to convert this tractor over to electronic ignition, which I don't want to do, but I like to get this up and going. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead now and pop this guy back on. I can see that we're not looking too bad on them points, but yeah, get that cap locked on good. I gotta put my little clip guy back on. I should put this camera down so I can focus on that. Hang on. Let me get this clip back on and I'll check everything else. Okay, go ahead and get my rotor put back on. Make sure that's getting good contact there. I want to make sure. Okay. Like I said, I want to check this whole tractor over before we. I can see that clip's old. It's about ready to come off that thing. I'm going to have to find a new clip for this distributor. Alright, let me put this camera down. I'll get the distributor cap back on and I'll check what else, see what else we need to do. Okay, distributor cap is back on where it should be. I think it is perfectly right where I had it last time. Coil's getting electricity, so that's good. That's what we want. Alright, I'm going to check everything else now, see what we got. But yeah, I think them points need to be changed because those are not the right points for this tractor. When you get solid points, you don't have that hole on the top of the center. You usually got a solid piece that makes a contact or ground. It's basically what happens. So when your spark flows through here, basically you got electricity flowing through the whole system. So when this makes one rotation, you got that to deal with. So I may not be able to get up on there and get the gas, but I'll try. But I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and check the rest of the stuff, see what we got to deal with. And I can look at the cement bowl now. I don't see any more gunk in there. I think it's been cleaned out. So we know now this is not our problem right here. This is not our problem, because this has to be our problem, because that's where it was. That's why the backfire was coming out of this right here. But I don't know. Let's check everything else. Here's our gas level. I had to do this with the camera so you guys can see it. That way I don't have to get up on the tractor and look. But I can see we got quite a bit of gas in there. And it still looks clean. But there's not as much in there as I thought there was. And again, that looks okay. I don't see anything wrong there. Come over here now, let's look at our radiator. This is the oil breather right here. This is where you spray your ether down there, and it's supposed to make it start faster. Let's look at the radiator real quick. Ooh, she's bone dry. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't start this tractor. That's why I don't want to start this tractor right now, because we don't have no radiator fluid in it right now. Let me go ahead and get this hood put down. I'll come back. But yeah, I gotta get some radiator fluid and a brand new set of points. I plan to use this tractor more again next spring, and right now she's sitting in her winter hibernation right now. I decided to hibernate it till springtime, but I was gonna get it out today, but I don't feel like running this thing right now, so I don't want to run it with no radiator fluid in it. It's not good for the engine. It's not good for it. Well, that's a little bit of an update on the gas tractor. As of right now, I think we might have figured out why it's not running right. As you can see, we got our log splitter on here. If you might have seen our last video from a couple of months ago, we had this on our diesel tractor, but unfortunately, we had to put it on this tractor because the diesel was broke down. So again, that's how that happened. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the progress I made with this tractor, and we got a kind of like a grayish color on our points right now. So I got to go get a new set of points, get some radiator fluid, put that in there. That'll solve most of our problems with this tractor. So I'll keep you guys up to date if I do get it back up and running. I got to go give JT another update on the progress we're making with this. So it's been a couple months since I've been able to get back to work on this tractor, but I'm happy to be back out here and doing it for you guys. So I gotta show you something else I need to repair on this tractor too. If you look down here, there's a radiator pump up here, up on the top. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bearing. There's a bearing that's gone out in the pump. I need to go ahead and put a new seal in that bearing to where it will not leak out radiator. But to do that, I'd have to take this fan blade off right here, and basically there's just a couple bolts holding it together to keep that intact. Yeah, that's gonna be a hassle there. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you updated on the old tractor as I make more. I'll be making more progress soon. As soon as I get the points, as soon as I get some radiator fluid, and maybe if this tractor decides to run right, I think we'll be all okay, and then maybe I can take you guys on a few chores with it. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But the old Massey's gonna go back to work here in the next 2 more months, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be February or March. We're gonna put this tractor back to work. So it's time to be getting the old Massey out of its hibernation and back into service where she should be. I got a lot of future plans for this coming up here on my channel. So that's all we gotta do, just the simple little things.